All right, it is 12:03, and somebody again requested the blueberry lemon cheesecake cake. So this was a 18-ounce package of fresh blueberries. I actually selected those myself. Since I am in the produce area, I made sure I didn't have any warm and fuzzies or anything that I didn't need. Any of that extra bounty. And I have already taken one lemon and I did the zest on that. I've added that, mixed that in, and that will be going in to the cheesecake mix. That was a cup and a half of cold milk. Add that in there, so we'll be adding a cup to a cup and a half as far as the two quantities, and out of that 2.5 cups we'll be using 1 cup of that in the cake mix itself to satisfy the water content. We do not use water. Water has no flavor. So, as you can see, that has already started to thicken up a little bit, and I'll mix that in. I'm going to put that in the fridge, let that get a little bit of a chill on, and I'll show you actually what that is looking like right now. We'll let that get a little bit of a set, and we'll be right back. On that, we'll be mixing the 4 eggs and the half cup of olive oil in just a second. I have already done the lining of the cake pan, and that takes 2 tablespoons of sugar in addition to 4 tablespoons of butter, and I just lined it right out. I could tell you to get a tire gauge and the depth gauge and measure that across, but hey, it's all on you. Now this is going to be going, that mixture of the blueberry and lemon zest is going to be going into a French vanilla dry base. I think that one comes out probably about the best. Since it is Thursday, I do have an assignment to get done by midnight tonight. That is actually my initial discussion posting for People, Planets, and Profit. We're in week 5. Now I get to make a statement with regards to some businesses that actually have done outsourcing and increase the value that the providing value with them outsourcing. A lot of people do that with various things. Some manufacturing companies actually outsource their trucking department as far as moving their trailers around or deliveries, things along that line. All right, and we'll see how we have come. And we want to get, let's say I'll use the bigger one. Want to get a cup of our mixture. Let me cover that up for right now. And yes, I hadn't spoken to my advisor at Southern New Hampshire, but I gave Devin a call. Hey Devin, if you watch, he said he had watched some of these. But you'll be able to see that this has actually thickened up a little bit. Also allows me nice little treats with the leftovers, since I am going to have about a cup and a half extra. Unless I was going to do another one of these. I can do fruit bowls or things along that line. I know Chuck, you would have no problem sucking down a couple of these if I put them into a fruit bowl for him. That actually should be enough right there. I'll call that good and put that back in the fridge. Yes, share this with your friends. And I'm certain that if you were to let them have a piece of this, they'd think you were. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Glad that wasn't loaded up with stuff, or I'd be covered. I'm curious how this mixture would go. It probably, redundant on that. I was going to say it'd probably go fairly well in a pie, but actually it's already proven its course because that's what it started out as, even though they call it a cheesecake. All right, and see what I get right there. Definitely will not look like your traditional cake batter when it goes into the pan. Let's start it in. Supposed to be getting quite cold over the course of the weekend, Friday and Saturday being the worst of the two. I believe it was -5 when I got up this morning. I'm not real sure where it currently stands. I want to say that it was maybe it had gotten up to 10 degrees. And I do recall seeing it at 0, which still doesn't beat the winter of '78 when I was in Great Lakes, Illinois at electronic technician school. And we weren't invited, but what you call the base inviting you to go out and shovel snow. Since they did not have contractors doing that for us while we were going to school. Alright, and I am going to pop those. That would have definitely been a little splattering on that, but alright. One would think that I would have these times down by now. Each one's different. I will set them for a generic time, and I'll modify that as needed. And actually probably would vary depending upon what the atmospheric pressure is outside. Okay. Yes, JT, if you're in while I come in tomorrow, yeah, you'll have a big old smile when you find out that I had to do your favorite again because somebody else wasn't around when I had these out the first time. Actually, I think on the first one, I think I actually went with less of the lemon zest that I currently have been using. And let me set this down. Alright, I am going to throw that in there, just like that, and I am going to lick this, because I didn't want to put it on the side of the pan to have that cooked. So, there you have it. As far as what's going in the oven right now, it is 12:17. For those of you who want to keep track. Okay, and alright, let's go. I'll put it at a 57, a Heinz 57, just for grins. But I'm thinking we definitely shouldn't be above the 1 hour. So I'm thinking that this may be about a 53 minute, but we'll see, and I will update it if need be.